Post and Drummond jumping it, dealing with an injured hand. Drummond with it voted Philadelphia. Obviously, a last
couple games has been shut down.
They have the worst record. Eventually started playing for Philadelphia on Thursday. Catch and shoot. Curry
ripples the net.
Is atop years ago. Embiid done for the year, medically undo. Moody driving and Drummond. He made a three earlier this year.
On guard screening action away from the team in the league.
Moody. Now I know their last home game was late on Wednesday.
The ball, so sometimes you see him let him
nurse though a lot this year. Curry.
That's that shot by Paul George.
George from
rough year for him to really get going. He's
back post in the lane, gets it
that time running the floor.
Straight threes. Moody sneaking down court.
In frustration, just throws the
back on yourself legs when you play. Hesitation that time by Grimes.
Instead gets all the way to the rim.
Now here's Moody. River.
And that's what we're trying to ascertain. And so of surgeries with different, and finally it got to the point where he's
the exact treatment plan and the best path forward. Not good at times, he said it got to another option, and MVP tried.
Step for Philadelphia because the guessing of the Sixers as Curry is fouled.
The contact is taking place just in what they are looking for in terms of the
finish that point. Is it easier now if you're
forces in this league really on guys return? This is now
to the basket, ties it at 17, but Philly
and Golden State with their easiest one of the night. That's going to end up at the bottom of the net most often.
Take a look at the upcoming national teams. Golden State would have the tiebreaker. And the shot roll.
Kevon Looney shoot.
Around and down for Curry.
The other night in Orlando, he is absolute.
Coming off the screen. Great pass with the left
way. Yabusele's going to
pulls up from the logo. Pulling up Grimes. Cans another one
in his last two games. So
Philadelphia with an eye injury. It's why he's wearing the gaskets.
Yeah, no Jimmy Butler, so you know his shot making.
Yabusele
to help defense, communication
in free throw line. Something Steph Curry talked about in their first in free throw percentage. League have been recognizing this initiative also. Knocks 3 points out to Yabusele and his
pick and pop, an undersized
heel deep one the last 2 minutes. So free throws on the other end.
Yeah, right now on the floor, other than
won't fall, and the quarter comes
without Jimmy in the lineup from the
turn it over, get good, great.
Draymond Green can facilitate for clean shots to create multiple.
That's his second personal. For starters, we touched on this in the open. Starting five, and then obviously the game we start to talk to him about.
Curry has 56 points. They needed all game when they were down 15.
On his fifth NBA team, that gives Philly the Leon battling a sophomore slump. He was under 10 prior to that.
We'll see how he's able to manipulate the
post with Green finding him and
to react to him to get a true.
Raved about post training camp. He was playing his best basketball in the G. The Warriors do as well.
Trading deadline was just how desperately they.
Jackson Davis has not played in 4 of his last. Nice inside. Yabusele stopping at the elbow. His 4th game with the Sixers. Yep.
He has such a high release, and he's off
bench. Walker catch and shoot. Saw them working on that right elbow.
He picked it up, shot it into the air a couple of.
January, he had a right wrist injury over the last 3 minutes, and now Curry. Moody gets her driving on Spencer. Northwestern also was a great lacrosse player. Oubre tried to. So -10 with Curry on the bench and Looney. 3 bigs, which results in the automatic 1 game.
Address that after the game, just talking about his.
Curry coming up. Payton comes free. Gives it up. Oubre spot up.
Sixers to this point from the 3-point line.
He fires to Oubre. Tries it again. George have combined for 3 points. See if he indeed. So to here. I thought maybe he was looking for that, but Lee.
Active, I think. Great job right there. Curry, and it leads to a layup.
Meanwhile, 0 for 5 from the floor. Feed. Oubre hits the deck. Deck after missing the 3. The put fires to Drummond. Already taken 7 more free throws than Gold. Be the starter more than likely going forward.
Could disappear quickly in this league. Difficult against a great team.
What's
also with a guy like Ty Jerome.
NBA. Curry meanwhile with his first point.
Kelly Oubre is doing whatever he wants right now offensively.
Payton taps it to Moody.
Grimes as well. But again,
here's George. Even with a 9-game Lukeland. Now Miami do have Paul George and Maxey. Curry gets down the lane.
Soto.
Grimes, nice pass. Oh,
And look, believe me, it's even close. I think
game warning. But you're still in the
know that he's necessarily right now. He's got the right into the playing days. A lot of things could happen.
within 6 feet of the basket. 6 feet out to Payton. His three. And we're waiting to hopefully.
Well, I'm not sure about the travel. To figure out what exactly.
The step back, high arcer, no. The Warriors, an easy dunk for Grimes.
Test that shot by Curry, and then he just.
And Looney hammered by Paul. And Looney points, 6 of 11, 3 of 7.
Offensively, not having
Your points. And Philly leads by Butler played those 8 games have been from the floor. 3 of 7 from 3.
finish and the free throw.
100 teams. They have one of the easier records. 1 from 3, 0 for 10 from 3 in their. Here's post from D. And he hit the start tonight because of the injury to
Really to get that off.
third quarter points on Thursday.
Eyes on the other side of the floor.
Grimes on the other end. And another court challenged by Podziemski. And a free throw coming.
I'm feeling it. I'm getting this one up too.
First points of the quarter. Instead gives it up.
Here's one, forcing the turnover.
4-0 run. And the play-in tournament. Grimes finally.
And I don't think Golden State, he's an elite scorer right now.
Challenge it, but they won't. And Moody missed
Chicken, Dave. They're not
the third quarter. George catch and shoot. He'll let it fly here. And Podziemski with the block kept alive. Drummond. Grimes. Curry left. Legler, Cassidy, Hubbard. Golden State just with a kick out. He had a dunk. Instead he kicked it out.
But it works out well for Golden.
Driving lefty. Won't go. And then Drummond throws consecutive games. Is 50-point games in his career. And cleaned up inside.
Fight on that possession. First of all, the great possession for them.
Payton's game 2. They'll head to Charlotte Monday. Late whistle, but an offensive foul. The Warriors have talked a lot. Fires underneath. Great pass to Hield for
The high side to offer some help.
doing a good job hanging with Grimes. Right to post. And he puts it.
Misses that open look.
Is Maxey on the other end. Can't get it to fall.
For Philadelphia.
Curry finds Curry. Step.
Quite a battle out there in the West for Nuggets. They've won 11 out of 13.
And to get free. Reverse layup is in the third. Grimes drives. And
Only one that had to deal with
Curry. Meanwhile, Grimes missing for the remainder of the quarter. Grimes. Philly had a fit and missed the floater. The tip good from 6 turnovers in the quarter by the 6.
or be able to attack those gaps.
Turns on the Jets. First 2.5 years in the league with the Knicks. The shot clock at 5. Santos.
Time before he's going to start making shots.
Rebound.
Golden State is done able to score, so Nurse is going to stay in it. He is absolutely seeing a big
Field goals. And he's taken 19 shots.
You know what Steph Curry's capable of here. Steve Kerr wants to try to take advantage.
That you guys dropped to zone a little bit.
Got to locate him at all times. Try to make
Quarter. Hield. Over.
Than he did the previous 2 months.
Draymond Green. He'll try it. No good. Alice, which would be the next closest. Quinn Post. Paul George.
With the baseline, he really got on balance.
George combining for 11 points. Yet
Always comes down to me a lot of times.
great pass. Curry. Green. Sully with a skip. Rising for 3 is that
Rest in the fourth quarter.
ends up in the hands of Hield, and he banks. See if Maxey or George wide open, and the 3 puts it on the deck. Bounce to Green.
He had time to square up. He did on that one.
If you take away that 2015, this is offensively his worst
The
year.
lowest in a decade for him.
Just hanging out on the perimeter. George. Green scores assist for Curry. Well, he's been on 10 assists since intermission. On Santos, and that one in down court, and Curry with the dunk. They passed Tim Legler and Cat. Santos gonna get a dunk. Bad to Payton. 3 straight jam. Grimes trying to get free. Maxey. Oubre open foul line. Jazz midway through the second quarter. Curry fires. Curry underneath. Green with the legs. 10 of 17 from the floor. Green driving, and that one
And converting.
He's got 6 rebounding and a defensive 3 set.
Primarily as he hits
From 3 against New York, that it is impact. He spent a lot of time yesterday at practice trying to
Gary Payton having 3. Santos off target. The East. Joel Embiid out for the Moselli. Sets his feet and knives. May have traveled. Grimes leading all score round. Oubre in and out. Freeing up a drive for Green. And he looking to drive. Missed. Curry. Oh, what a no-look pass.
He pointed with his opposite hand.
Grimes attacking. Count it. Yabusele. Spot up three. Hit it. They send two men to screen for Curry. Pass. Santos. Got it for the foul. His third. Fourth.
Interesting here because it looks
And
amazing the way he has shot the ball.
30 seconds left. And it's as if another official steps in. Towns. Grimes spinning. Missed them.
He's having at the line.
Although 8 on the floor. Tough shot. And he hits the.
But you have to know in and allow your team to have a.
With an opportunity to finally get to that number. The last time Philadelphia. Finally something to. Quentin Grimes with a career in years for Philadelphia is fine.
The defense for the finish and the free throw.
Those are against sub 500 teams. They have one of the easier record from Miami 3 weeks ago. Maxey 0 for 6, 0 for 1 from 3, 0 for 10 from 3 in their days ago. Here's post from D, and he hit.
Get that off.
He got the start tonight because of the injury to
Have more than a quarter of a second really to get that off.
Grimes. Hit 3. Curry had 22 third-quarter points on Thursday.
You have to trust guys on the other side of the floor.
Grimes over by the Warriors. Grimes on the other end, and another bad pass. Grimes in the open court, challenged by Podziemski. Is falling. He's 12 for 13, and a free throw coming.
But at this point, Grimes is like, the way I'm feeling it, I'm getting this one up too.
Curry looking for his first points of the quarter, instead gives it up.
But they just cannot string together stops. Here's one, forcing the turnover.
Golden State back within 11, a quick 4-0 run. 2 games out of the 10th spot and the play-in tournament. Grimes finally.
And I don't think Golden State are on this team right now. He is not a role player. He's an elite scorer right now.
The coaching staff to look at that and challenge it, but they won't. And Moody.
Now the crowd gets a reaction. They want some chicken, Dave. They're not.
We'll have a 12-point lead 4 minutes into the third quarter. George catch and shoots in long slump against the Knicks. He'll let it fly here. And
Time, so Curry came off clean.
Podziemski with the block kept the live drum. Golden State 2-on-1. Grimes, Curry left. Dave passed Tim Legler, Cassidy Hubbard. Golden State is with 34 points. Post with a kick out. He had a dunk. Instead, he kicked it out.
The rim as he got that back cut, but it works out well for Golden.
Curry 1 of 1. Maxey driving, lefty. Won't go. The Green can't tip it home. And then Drummond throws. Most points ever scored in consecutive games is 9 games. He's got 14 50-point games in his career. At it, can't make it either time. And cleaned up inside by Golden State.
You saw some real fight on that possession. First of all, the Great Burt, which was a very good possession for them.
Peyton 5-game road trip. This is game 2. They'll head to Charlotte Mondays on Green. Shot clock at 2. Late whistle, but an offensive foul.
Philadelphia have big nights.
The Warriors have talked a lot. Pace never gets sped up. Green fires underneath. Great pass to Hield. For
Green by Hield, and the defender jumped to the high side to offer some help.
7-0 run by the Warriors. Curry doing a good job hanging with Grimes. Spot up. No good. Tapped right to post, and he puts it.
Time for post that time as Buddy Hield misses that open look.
He got tangled up, went to the ground. Maxey on the other end can't get it to fall.
Bind for the 2 stars for Philadelphia.
Curry. Peyton finds Curry. Step. Another MVP caliber season.
Quite a battle out there in the West. For the other stories in the West overshadowing the Nuggets, they've won 11 out of 13.
Lost last night to Cleveland. Curry trying to get free. Reverse layup. Is 6-point game. 3 minutes to go in the third. Grimes drives. And
ball really above Looney's head, so he's the only one that had to deal with.
Tough shot by Curry. Meanwhile, Grimes missing 6 from 3. 1 of 2 at the line. Right now for the remainder of the quarter.
15 of 17 from the field overall.
Philly had a fin to the teeth of the defense and missed the floater. The tip good from 6 turnovers in the quarter by the 6.
Very important to get it to the middle or be able to attack those gaps.
Here's Grimes. Turns on the Jets.
Landed hard, but he's back.
Spent his first 2.5 years in the league with the Knicks to Philadelphia. Shot clock at 5. Santos.
Difference maker for them. It's a matter of time before he's going to start making shots.
Yabusele tracks down the rebound.
Golden State has done to the right places on the floor, but they have not been able to score, so Nurse is going to stay in it. And it's just one of those nights for him. He is absolutely seeing a big...
He's missed as many free throws as field goals, and he's taken 19 shots.
Shot of the quarter going to the Warriors. You know what Steph Curry's capable of here. Out of rest that he normally gets, but Steve Kerr wants to try to take advantage.
Hard, and we'll be hard in the fourth quarter.
See that you guys dropped to zone a little comeback.
He's one of the best ever. You got to locate him at all times. Try to make
Warriors had a 35-point third quarter. Hield.
Shooting the ball better in February than he did the previous 2 months.
Pajemski out to Draymond Green. He'll try it. No good. But they'd have a 2-game lead over Dallas, which would be the next closest. 4 fouls on Quinton Post. Paul George.
To the lean back jump shot toward the baseline. He really got on balance.
Quarter, you got Maxey and George combining for 11 points. Yet
There was not a lot there. It always comes down to me a lot of times the Warriors able to get the turnover.
great pass. Curry. Green. Yabusele with a skip. Rising for 3 is Curry
Before his normal amount of rest in the fourth quarter.
and missed the shot. Poked out. Ends up in the hands of Hield, and he banked. See if Maxey or George tonight. Paul George wide open. And the 3. Around to Moody. Puts it on the deck. Bounce to Green.
Had a lot of clean looks from the 3 where he had time to square up. He did on that one.
Per game last year with the Clippers, down to 16. If you take away that 2005 previous summer, this is offensively his worst year.
Attempts a game, which is the lowest in a decade for him.
Able to get to the bucket at will the other night, just hanging out on the perimeter. George.
Maxey is just not feeling it offensively.
Green score. 10th assist for Curry. Well, he's been in the game. 27 points, 10 assists. So he's got all 11 of his points since intermission. Maxey driving on Santos, and that one in at 3-point attempts. Curry sneaking down court, and Curry with the dunk. In the greater Philadelphia region, they passed Tim Legler and Cat years, and 8 days ago, Santos gonna get a dunk. And now a turnover. Curry ahead to Payton. 3 straight jam. Grimes trying to get free. Maxey points. Shot clock at 3. Oubre open foul line check. The last Warrior lead was midway through the second quarter.
Space and daylight for Quentin Grimes.
Curry. Shot clock at 5. Curry fires. Curry underneath. Green with a layup. Curry on 29 points, 10 of 17 from the floor, 6 of 9 from 3 for Philly. Green driving, and that one would.
Coming up with a couple of loose balls and converting.
He's got 6 rebounds at the midcourt line. Maxey spinning, and a defensive 3-set last drive.
It has to be affecting him primarily. He hits.
Yeah, he admitted Wednesday after going 0 for 10 from 3 against New York that it is impact to play through it. Nick Nurse said that they spent a lot of time yesterday at practice trying to
get his steps together.
Gary Payton had 15. Open 3. Santos off target. 2 back of 10th place in the East. Joel Embiid out for the 7-1 since they got him. Yabusele sets his feet. And Santos thought about it, instead drives. May have traveled.
Base for the short bank shot.
Grimes leading all scorable 3s here in the quarter. They work it around. Oubre in and out. Curry setting the screen, freeing up a drive for Green, and now he's got Moody on him. Maxey looking to drive. Missed. Curry, oh, what a no-look pass.
Great gamesmanship by Curry. He pointed with his opposite hand, the baseline side.
Grimes attacking, count it. Could not get the bunny. Maxey, Yabusele, spot up 3. Hit it. Invest 13 assists. They send 2 men to screen for Curry. George, bounce to Green, extra pass. Santos, got it.
Cut this to 2.
They call Grimes for the foul, his 3rd, 4th.
That leads to this. Now this is interesting here because it looks.
That's the ball with a timeout. And then
how this plays out, but it really is amazing the way he has shot the ball.
Possession game with 56.3 seconds left. And it's the only way this would get overturned is if another official steps in.
Sixers hit that basketball out of bounds.
Grimes spinning, missed
Think
the.
about fouling him right now with the issues he's having at the line.
Although 8 on the back, timer at 5. George puts it on the floor, tough shot, and he hits the.
Wasn't expecting a return pass, but you have to know round out of bounds, get those feet in and allow your team to have a.
Butler since the trade with an opportunity to finally get to that number. February 4th, the last time Philadelphia, the Warriors will back away. Finally something to. Quentin Grimes with a career string, the longest in 9 years for Philadelphia, is finally.